You've probably heard about fascia, but have you ever heard or felt or thought about how the overall health of your fascia influences your connection to your own sensuality and confidence? I'm Emily Wishall. I'm a certified Rolfer, an embodiment coach, and author, and I've been working with the fascia for 14 years now. And in this video, I'm going to share with you kind of often I think the hidden or not talked about link between your fascia, your pleasure, and your presence. So brief synopsis on the fascia if you're unfamiliar. It's your soft tissue skeleton. So your fascia is what gives muscles their shape. Without your fascia, your muscles would just be juice. Your fascia is what holds your organs in place. It's everywhere from superficial skin level to deep. Your fascia holds tension, emotion, energy, and I believe possibility. I believe our potential as humans in this lifetime is directly connected to the well-being and health of your fascia. And the healthier your fascia, the more ease you'll feel in your body. The healthier your fascia, the more access to sensation that you have. And I also believe the more confidence that you'll experience in both how you move as well as how you show up in your life. So when your fascia is overly dry, stuck, disorganized, unhealthy, holding on to maybe old memories, old traumas, maybe even ancestral trauma, stuff that's not yours, it can feel like you can feel just dull. You might feel rigid in your body, blocked, like maybe you feel clunky when you walk or kind of hard. It doesn't really invite or evoke a really sensual, pleasurable experience of being in your body. You likely feel disconnected. And so what I want to share and help kind of start to influence more and maybe your sphere is to really tend to your fascia. And noticing for yourself, the more you tend to your fascia, the healthier, more hydrated you allow it to feel. Notice if you feel for yourself that connection and correlation into how you feel about yourself and how you show up in your relationships. And my hunch is you will notice you feel way more actually like yourself. You feel more attuned to your needs, your desires and wants, as well as more readily available to when emotions of life come through, when challenging situations come through, be less likely to respond or react from an old, outdated narrative or a way that you no longer desire to show up. And have more opportunity, more space, literally through your body, through the organization of your tissue to respond from a more sovereign place, a more anchored, present place. So a couple little suggestions, to start that you can do to tend to your fascia. If you have, tennis ball is not my favorite, yet I use it as a suggestion often because most people have a tennis ball at home or access to one. It's very affordable, simple. But maybe you start every day for the next 5 days, just literally standing on the ball 1 minute a foot, right? Just rolling out the bottom of your foot, helping that plantar fascia. And then maybe you walk and you notice, do I have a little more sense of support from the ground up? When my body is able to receive that support from the ground up, does that shift not only the function and structure of your walk, but maybe how you feel, right? That's very, very simple. You could, the end of your day laying on your back, put the tennis ball, behind your shoulder blades, right? Maybe you have 2. And start to hydrate that tissue that tends to, for a lot of us, hold a lot of our tension or a lot of our stress. So these are just a couple super simple, very basic ways to maybe to start tending to your fascia, to start rehydrating this living tissue within you. To start to invite, can I then feel more pleasure? Do I feel more present? When our fascia is in that disconnected, kind of dehydrated space, your presence feels flat, right? You likely don't really want to be here because it doesn't feel good. So in my course, Sensual Strength, a big piece of in that course for women is learning more about your fascia, learning how to move in reverence and connection with your fascia, as well as how to tend to it in a really restorative, intuitive, and smart, intelligent way. I take my structural integration Rolfing lens, my lens being an embodiment coach, art of feminine presence teacher the last 9 years, as well as in my background in exercise science, to create a really complete holistic program designed to support women in increasing their level of strength physically through their muscle, through their body, through very smart movement that also allows them to feel more sensual, to feel good, right? To deepen their own connection to their fascia so they're experiencing deeper levels of presence, connection, and ease in their life. So if you'd like to learn more about sensual strength, it's an online virtual course. It will be running live. Just look for the link below and you'll see a page where you can go to learn more, as well as set up a call with me to just see if it's the right program for you. And if not, I have abundance of resources, meaning other referrals, other folks, happy to point you in the right direction to make the best choice for you, your body, your fascia, and your strength, depending on your goals and what's happening. So check out Sensual Strength. It's where fascia meets presence, meets strength, meets experience our sensuality on a day-to-day basis, which as women, to feel empowered, to feel good in our life, I believe is essential. So check out the course and stay tuned for more videos on this channel. And if you haven't already and do desire more embodiment tips, please be sure to hit the subscribe button and help support this channel. All right.